Hey everybody, Captain Forgetful here, and I'm forgetful, so I forgot a bunch of shit that I should have included a few updates ago. Um, some of the stuff a few updates ago, some of this stuff is more recent than that. So I've got a little stack here, and I guess I'll just start from the bottom up. Um, Starting at the bottom, I've got this set from Alpha Video, who is kind of infamous for doing just really cheap budget releases of public domain stuff, as well as stuff that's just really easy to get your hands on. And yeah, this is their release, Sons of Kong. It is 10 basically ape movies from varying decades. I think, like, mostly the 40s. But yeah, ape movies were kind of a thing back in the day. It was a weird, sort of racist thing, and I mainly bought this because this was $1. And, you know, I kind of couldn't say no to something. Maybe I should sit down like everything else that I'm like trying to include in this update. It's yeah. This includes the Ape featuring Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi meets a Brooklyn gorilla, the gorilla, the Ape Man, which stars Bela Lugosi, Bride of the Gorilla, Savage Girl, the White Gorilla, Law of the Jungle, White Pongo, and Nabonga. All movies from varying decades of varying quality. My favorite things about this release specifically is on the spine where it just says 10 classic ape movies, which I think is funny. And the front, which for some reason is a fucking, does this weird, like, it's a weird pop-up thing. Like I don't know, but it's kind of cool, I guess. I literally mainly bought this because this was $1, and I felt like my collection of weird ape genre films wasn't large enough already. Another one I got here is DVD release. This is a recent release. It is the DVD release of VHS 94, which was the Shudder exclusive fourth entry in the VHS franchise, a franchise that I kind of hold dear to my heart, as when the first few of them came out, I was in high school, and I really liked, specifically the second one. I watched the second one so much in high school because it was on Netflix, and I rewatched it recently, and it still holds up pretty well. And then VHS Viral came out, and everybody hated that one, and this series kind of disappeared for a few years before finally coming back with this one, which is like one of the best in the franchise so far. Honestly, this is like almost as good as the second one. I like the shtick of this one being that all of the segments are set in the year 1994, because it makes the context of VHS as a franchise makes sense. Like, it works better because these are like actual things that were actually shot on VHS, when in all the other films, the stuff that is found on these VHS tapes is stuff that's like shot digitally or with a GoPro or something. And that's one of the reasons I really like this one. This one has some really great segments, specifically the Ratman segment. That one's really great. There's a crazy like body horror one, which I can't remember what the director who did that one. I know he's done a couple other things. But yeah, all of the segments here are all pretty good. I really, really like this, and I found this for like $10 at Walmart, and I was just like, you know what? Like, I want to buy VHS 94 because, like, this isn't great, but, like, I really liked it, and I kind of want to, you know, own it. I got this for $5. It's the Munster 3 laugh pack. It's basically just a set containing Munster Go Home, The Munsters Revenge, and then an episode of the Munsters series, Family Portrait. Yeah, it's alright. There's like some shit. There's like something smeared on this, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? And I'm kind of like weirded out. I don't like. It doesn't smell like anything. Like, it's just some weird, sticky bullshit. I don't know. But yeah, I like the Munsters. I honestly think it's superior to the Addams Family, even though, you know, everybody likes to say it's a Addams Family ripoff or whatever. I love the Munsters. I think it's great, and I love the series. And let me tell you, that new Munsters film that Rob Zombie was making, I was like so quick to like try to defend it, because like this man loves the Munsters, so there's no way he would fuck this up. But looking at the most recent trailer, this shit looks like it looks cheaper than a fucking Sub Rosa film. It looks cheaper than it looks like a porn parody, and that's kind of sad. And I've lost hope for the film now. If anybody was wondering my opinion on that project. Another classic here I got is Mad Ron's Previews from Hell. I found this for $2 on eBay, new. This is basically a trailer compilation. I'm not a big fan of trailer compilations. I know there are people who like really like them and like, you know, enjoy it when companies will release trailer compilations, especially ones that are like older or ones that are like more interesting or niche. But I'm not the biggest trailer compilation guy. That being said, Mad Ron's Previews from Hell is the best trailer compilation, horror trailer compilation ever. Period. End of story. There are so many fucking trailers on this, and this movie is how I got into exploitation films and how I got into cult films. Because this movie was on Netflix streaming way back in the day, I saw this so many times, and I made mental lists, and this movie helped me discover some of my favorite movies, like I Drink Your Blood and The Corpse Grinders. What else? God, I mean, there's so much good shit on here. Torso, The Blood-Spattered Bride, The Maniacs Are Loose, like, The Undertaker and his fucking pals, Love Me Deadly. Like, there's so many good fucking trailers on here. And to top it off, the setup for it is that the trailers are being shown to zombies at a movie theater in order to, like, satiate their hunger for flesh. And that's so fucking weird and dumb, and it's hilarious. And the guy that's hosting it is a bad, weird comedian who has a zombie ventriloquist dummy, and it's all shot. All the fucking all of the non-trailer segments are weird shot on video bullshit. It's so fucking good. This is great. I love this, and I'm so happy that I found this for so cheap. This is like one of the best background noise movies you could possibly find ever. Here's a big one, because it's an Arrow box set. I grabbed this when they were having a sale a few months back. They had a like 24-hour fucking, you know, like flash sale going on, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna buy something. And they had box sets, they had certain ones, and this I got for like $30. I could not say no to that. It is the He Came from the Swamp, the William Grefé collection. So the first thing I want to talk about is Arrow Video. What the fuck is wrong with you? You used to release box sets with these nice, thick, like hard, you know, boxes that were like actual boxes, and now this is fucking paper. I could rip this in half. This fucking it opens on the fucking side. Arrow, Are you fucking mental? Are you fucking stupid? What the fuck, man? Like, it just pisses me off that, like, they'll like for years and years and years they do these nice thick boxes for their box sets, and they put in effort and they care, and suddenly out of nowhere, especially for my fucking man William Grefé, out of nowhere they stop caring. Out of nowhere. Absolutely shameful. Either way, this set has had a mixed reaction. Not everybody is really into it, but I'm really into it because this is a really great set. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of William Grefé's films, including the documentary about him. That's, not a bad collection of films. You've got Mako, The Jaws of Death, which also comes with, I think, The Naked Zoo. This one is really great. Mako, The Jaws of Death is really good. I like that one. God. You got the Hook generation and the Psychedelic Priest. The Hook generation I talked about on my channel before, and I really like that one, and it's a really great hippie exploitation film. This one, this is like the Desert Island disc. If I could only ever watch one disc from this entire box set, again, it would be this one. It's The Sting of Death with Death Curse of Tartu. I love both of these. Sting of Death is really great. Really great Jellyfish Man movie. And Death Curse of Tartu is just a really weird, like, shape-shifting, like, Native American mummy slasher film of sorts. It's really fucking bizarre. But I really like it. And the last one, which this has the documentary on it, but it also features his exploitation film Whiskey Mountain, which this one's alright. It's not too great, but it's fine. But it's not a bad set. William Grefé, he also did Stanley, which was something I purchased in the which was featured in the last update video. But this is a great set. It's really good. Arrow Video, for some reason, felt the need to make the packaging cheap as fuck, though. So, fuck you, Arrow Video. I love what you're doing for, the preservation of cult films and obscure media, but at the same time, you disrespect me like this. How dare you? Now on to preserving media that actually does good releases. We got a couple of Criterion releases. I recently, sort of decided to, engage in and take part in the Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble. So I got a couple releases. One of them is a new release that's literally just come out, which I have wanted for a very long time. And the other one is a release that's been out for a while that I actually never owned, and I've been kind of meaning to buy. It's Godzilla, which this includes Gojira, as well as the Americanized, cut Godzilla King of the Monsters. Very nice, kind of fold-out digibook packaging for this one. I love the packaging on Criterion's releases a lot of the time, but this one, for some reason, includes like a weird pop-up of Godzilla for some fucking reason. I don't know why, and that kind of bothers me. But yeah, Godzilla. It's classic. It's amazing. I even like the Americanized version, Godzilla King of the Monsters. I think that is like a great bad movie, although it's not the best of the bad Godzilla movies, I should say. But still, Godzilla, classic, important, great, landmark film. Happy to finally have it on Blu-ray. Speaking of landmark, important, great movies that I'm happy to have on Blu-ray, I got fucking Pink Flamingos. Oh, mwah. You have no idea how long I've wanted a release of Pink Flamingos on Blu-ray, and I'm happy that fucking Criterion are the ones to do it. We got some good packaging here. We got the slipcover, which is like the package that's being sent to Babs with the turd in it. You know, and we just got the picture of Babs with the dog. And there's my ticket from when I saw this film on 35 millimeter. They included a barf bag, a pink Flamingo barf bag, which I know that when this was released originally in theaters, they did include a Flamingo barf bag. But this is like, you know, even though this is like just a cookie bag that you use for like making, you know, like for doing like, you know, like baked goods fucking goodie bags for like a charity event or something, and not like a actual like barf bag like the Dr. Butcher one that you get when you bought the Blu-ray of Dr. Butcher. I will say, it's still fun, it's still nice, it's still very cool inclusion, and I really like it. I really like that the insert that has the information about the transfer, as well as the essays, acknowledgments, special thanks, is the issue of The Midnight, talking about the filthiest person alive. That's like so nice. It reminds me of the pamphlet in the the Criterion release of Eating Raoul, which it's the menu for Paul and Mary's Country Kitchen, which I really like. I will say though, they did a great job with getting the logo on the barf bag without it being something that's going to rip and flake and just eventually just come apart and deteriorate, like it has with that. So that kind of sucks, you know. But either way, that's it. That's the thing. I've been Captain Forgetful, and this has been another update for the channel. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. This has been you know, another update video. This is Biscuit Boo Horror Reviews signing off. Peace.